on this episode of the Third Gallon Podcast.
Sick John and Gwen walk up to a bar.
They order 6 eggs.
They forget to duck and they hit all
That's
their
too
heads.
expensive!
Micah's angels have tracked the punks to an abandoned warehouse called the Widgetworks.
You had done some investigating. You spent a decent portion of the last session trying to figure out what the last bell before sundown meant, only to realize it had no meaning.
It has no.
We were on a wild goose chase.
But Chester got some steak out of it, so you know, the stakes are high. You had also found out some more information, doing some gather information checks, some recall knowledge about the old Widgetworks warehouse, where you know that the Powderkeg Punks are set up.
Now they just have to find a way inside.
Pizza delivery. Knock, knock, knock. It's pizza time.
Can they get in without being caught?
And you hear...
Wait, Foley work.
you hear some movement, and then you see a little eye slit, and you hear someone say, "Password."
Get ready to find out.
Yeah, we got you something for your birthday. Reaches into his baggie.
And it's gonna grab birthday to you.
Now.
So we've been playing this game for a good little bit. I think we're on episode, 22 is the one we're recording right now?
Yep.
And a very important part of the story that we're telling with these characters is how angry they are at Muglin and or Loveless for wronging them. That's the whole basis of the background for the characters we made for this adventure. Or for any character that gets put in this adventure.
Right.
I was strongly encouraged to have that. But I cannot recall if we've ever specifically said, how mad are our characters at Muglin and Lawless? Do we want to kill them, or do we want to ruin them, mess up them, or maybe get our names put back in the rights?
I did clarify. I think that we might have done this actually in the first episode. You said that you kind of wanted to go after them, I think. I know that Psychier said they were going to tear apart Muglin.
Yeah, I remember that. Psychier has very clear plans. How about Chester?
I've been thinking about it because Chester, he came to the college because that's Chester's background. He was in the college, and through various things happened, and because of Muglin, he was framed for something and kicked out. I think ultimately Chester's goal was to clear his name, so that, and that's because we're joking about Chester's mama back in the Mana Wastes.
Well, that's a whole nother topic. We were joking about that right before I hit the record button
because that's why Chester hasn't been back home, is he's been disgraced, and his mom she's what's the word I'm looking for?
Got it going on?
No, I mean probably. Everybody in Pathfinder's got it going on, even if you got low charisma, let's be honest. But Chester's mom graduated from the college with high scores and was well known. So he doesn't want to go back home for her to find out that he's been, disgraced. And so he wants to, he wants to clear his name. But in all of his research, he's found out that Muglin's a pretty big scumbag. And I don't know if he'd be against killing him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. In Alonzo's case, he's been framed by Loveless and you guys have your grudge against Muglin, but they work together because both of the villains work together. But what's got him the most upset, he can't let this affect his future, the girl he loves. So, they can't have a future together if he's a criminal.
Right.
He doesn't want that for her. And I genuinely haven't decided what Alonzo wants. I think ultimately he wants to just clear his name, but if clearing his name takes more violence, in the heat of the moment, he might do it. I like to just play my characters in the moment and decide what they would do. I don't like to plan out a whole lot.
Yeah.
And Derek, what about Dunsmith?
Or is that not something we get to know?
I'll say for my bit, since we're going around the table in a counterclockwise fashion here, I think I really like how this adventure path is set up. We have our gripes about the linearity of it and about how you trying to skirt what this adventure path, at least in book 1, because remember, these are all the books are written by different people, has considered possible, using rules in a very reasonable way to skirt around what it considers possible or not. So, what I like about it is it's the same kind of thing with our Reign of Winter game and our planned Skull and Shackles game as well, where it has a theme, has a very strong theme, and if you buy in on that theme, and that's in the player's guide. So basically, in the player's guide, it says you have to have in your background some sort of grudge against Mugland or Loveless.
Yep.
You're not supposed to actually necessarily be a criminal, but like unjustly wronged, framed, and they give you a bunch of cool backgrounds in the player's guide to use. So I like that if you buy into it, your kind of character narrative fits right in with the adventure path narrative really well. Strongly themed adventures like that help you kind of get immersed, and it's a really good way to play something that's not super open-ended.
And they do that particularly well in this adventure path, because every adventure path has backgrounds you can use.
Yeah.
But sometimes they don't make sense at like the very beginning.
Right.
Because Reign of Winter was kind of like that.
Yeah.
Some of the backgrounds made you like, you're very good when it comes to cold stuff, or you hate witches. But the fact of the matter is, at the beginning of the adventure, there are no witches and there's no
It's
cold.
not cold, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're like, the background helps you when you get to that point, but like, why is your character there in the first place? But that's a small one. You're right. The Outlaws of Alkenstar, your background is like what gets you into the first session.
Yeah.
And that's really cool.
It's the best way to have characters meet that I've run so far. Because normally we kind of start with everyone having already met before. That's one thing we like to do, so we don't have to kind of spend a lot of time on it.
And even if we don't do that, we never futz about with, why are we hanging out with these people?
We kind of just jump right in.
Because I remember even in Reign of Winter, it's just supposed to have you guys meet up and then find out the weird stuff's happening and then work together. And that was really hard to bring everyone together.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And
they were not a very compatible party.
No. But this one, there was no effort at all. It's like you all have this, you're brought together for this reason, and you're all given a mission together.
Yeah.
And so even though you don't know each other, it's real easy to come together as a party real quickly.
Same way it was with our Rise of the Rune Lords, because that one, you don't know each other, but you're shoved together in a situation right there at the beginning.
Love that opener.
It's different, but similar enough to like, you have something that brings you together rather than just being hired to do something.
Yeah. So Drow, what does Psycheer have against Mugland? Although I feel like you've explained your position on this already pretty well.
As stated in the earlier episodes, which if you've just started, you should probably go back a little bit.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Don't listen to episode
You gotta listen in
Do you know how to count?
Yeah.
They very clearly said that they kind of want to tear Mugland apart for getting them kicked out of their church. And to quote them, leading their flock astray.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited. I feel like I'm also enjoying that this is the 22nd episode we've done this season. And at this point in every other season, as far as recording goes, we would already be playing, or not playing, but picked out another game and be learning it.
We would have already read the rule book for another game.
Yeah, and we'd be in wrap-up mode for the short campaign. But, with this one, we've decided to try and go longer. We're already planning on doing the second book. And I feel like we've only just now kind of started to crack the nut, as it were, on the characters and have this like plot open up and things be more interesting. Because it kind of went... You had a really long day or two for the first mission, and then you had another really long day, and now there's like plot and investigation and an unraveling of stuff. And I'm excited. I'm excited to follow where it goes.
I just went back to my notes and realized I stopped taking notes after episode 5.
I've been taking very intricate notes.
You should share those notes to us so I can read them too.
No, you might fix them and make them better.
No, I need to get up to date.
If there's one thing Jacob's allergic to, it's organization.
That's right. No, wait, you stop that. I just organize in a different way. I am a victim. You do this to me.
Oh,
damn.
I gotta say though, I was just thinking about this. Because this is a longer campaign versus what we've played recently with podcast stuff. How long do you think it feels for you to really kind of get in the groove, not just with your character in a game or campaign, really, but get in the groove like with a party? Because like we've played a lot of stuff of varying lengths together and with other groups. How long do you think it takes to kind of schmoove?
Oh, not long. The simple thing. The fact of the matter is, we've been playing tabletop RPGs with each other constantly for the last 7?
Getting close to 8.
6, 7,
Almost
8 years.
Yeah.
Almost 8.
Yeah.
So, like, even if we make characters that, for all, shouldn't get along, we make them get along anyway.
Because we get along.
Because
Yeah.
we get along.
With the podcast coming and all, we kind of, I don't think we intentionally did it, but we also did kind of. With a 3-man party, we had to kind of work on our synergizing quickly, or else we wouldn't have been very effective. We're accustomed to that 3-man party style, except sometimes in our home campaigns, we'd have a 4th NPC. But we've had to synergize, or else our parties just wouldn't be effective.
Like, honestly, the funny thing of it is, I think we have our parties meshing together has taken longer the more we've done this podcast.
Yeah.
Because in Forbidden Lands, it was like that.
Yeah.
We meshed right at that moment. The Witcher, it took a little bit longer. And in this one, I felt like it took a couple episodes maybe. But I don't think we've ever had a party mesh as quick as we did in Forbidden Lands.
Well, I mean, our Forbidden Lands characters were just like perfect for each other.
Yeah. I'll say it's not just like, maybe it's not just player meshing. For me as the GM, I can't tell how much is this, or rather this is my responsibility in the way I run games, especially in the early game, or how much it is you guys getting comfortable role-playing your characters. Mm-hmm. Because for me, I feel like we've just hit that point, and it's different for each thing for sure, but I feel like it takes more time to build the layers of not just being comfortable playing together, but like where I can sit back and just a lot of the game happens and I don't have to interact with it.
Yeah.
Because that is like, it sounds lazy, but that's the goal. It feels like a lot of the times in the early parts of the season, those moments happen when I'm looking stuff up.
Yeah.
And that's great and all, but I've noticed it more, maybe either because I'm more prepped or just because it happens a lot more naturally, where I just like get to do my favorite thing as the GM and just sit back and watch the game happen. And I feel like personally, and you give your takes on this as well, that is a factor of time in a campaign more than anything.
Your characters almost need to have experienced some things together before they can really connect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless they're Cully, Dreamin, and Cahoon.
I think that I had a very similar experience to the Forbidden Lands party with Lyrian and Silas.
This is Reign of Winter.
This is Reign of Winter. This is early in Reign of Winter, too.
Though Lyrian and Silas did have the advantage, like they were connected through their backstory. Like, didn't you and Micah really work that one out? You and Micah.
No, we did not work it out that much. We just kind of had a basic framework, and then we bullshitted.
Went
It
with
was
it.
very improv.
Well, you and Micah are really good at that too, because you guys like to make pairs.
We do.
And you
A
make
lot.
them really well.
Yeah.
There was Silas and Lyrian. Silas ended up really interacting with Noom a lot too, unintentionally. Brittany, Barley, and Cassius.
I was
I
gonna say,
hated them.
Barley and I can never remember my character's name.
Cassius.
Brittany and Cassius. Yeah.
They tormented
yes.
poor Thunder that rumbles ground.
Brittany and Cashew. That's right.
Yeah.
Cashew.
That's
Yep.
how I had to remember.
You know, like
Sorry,
Hall and
Micah.
Oates, Barley, and Corridor.
I will say, I feel like I was asking if it was a function of time, but what I'm realizing is a function
It's a
of
function of time in real people.
and also who is here, because if it's Micah, that happens more because Micah likes to improv, and also just campaign structure, because in the first part of this campaign we've really been super linear, almost dungeon crawly, hard to sit down and role play. Recently it's been a lot more freeform and investigative, so role play just fits in a lot better too. Yeah, but boy, you guys, if you ever have players that are real good at improv and they like making pairs of characters, you are in for a treat. and a hard time in the best way. Pairs is fun, though. Pairs is really fun.
Yeah.
Whenever you have two characters that know each other, have known each other, and either really like each other or very much so hate each other, it is hard to get them to shut up about each other. Yep. That's my favorite part.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, man. I've been thinking about it, but sometime I would love to have write-ups of our podcast characters. And also, after getting that done, have write-ups of characters from some of our home games so that if we talk about it, we could have like a spot on our website say, go here. Look at these characters.
There's Patreon goal.
The Patreon that doesn't exist.
No, it's just a short blurb, not our entire saga of stories between Drow and me.
Finish.
Yeah, sign up for our $3 a month tier. You can see the bios.
Wow.
A running joke here, our non-existent Patreon.
Someone asked me if we did ads or like a Patreon or anything. It's like, no.
You think we're focused enough to do ads?
Man, I had a dream about us doing a live show once, and it was a mess. It was so bad. It was funny, but it was so disorganized.
Did Jacob have to take an entire half hour in the middle to poop?
That was part of it.
Oh, Lord.
Excuse me. Second victimization this episode. Coming
Excuse
after
me?
strong.
It's not
Hey, do I need to
victimization, it's my
explain
life.
this to you?
It's...
You do know that Lovey was loveless, right?
Centuries before the stone was raised,
Sip my water.
the Wizard King's necks had kept ward with one another, scarring the
YouTube
Jacob between
comments.
them into a devastated, unstable, betrayed wasteland.
Ibuprofen, my head hurts.
From the glowing ashes of the Mana Wastes arose Alkenstar, the city of smog, a metropolis of airships, skyscrapers, factories, and clockwork wonders. To the world, Alkenstar is the pinnacle of innovation and determination in the face of insurmountable odds. On its streets, life in Alkenstar is a non-stop race to stay ahead of the competition. And it is here that a desperate group, hungry for revenge, living on the edge of the law, hunts for the ones who cast them out. They are the Outlaws of Alkenstar.
Oh, we're hungry for revenge.
Are horny for revenge.
Horny for revenge.
Don't know about that.
Living on the edge.
Oh, no.
I worked so hard to not make Alonzo an edgelord.
You did
Repeat.
Good. You did real good. As someone who has witnessed you play more traditionally, not completely, but more traditionally edgelord rogues, Alonzo is a masterpiece.
Thank you.
That
I
was
worked hard on him.
completely edgelord.
Owen was an edgelord.
Owen was an edgelord.
Don't be nice.
Owen
Be
was
honest.
edgelord extreme.
And we loved him.
I've seen worse.
Okay. I thought of it the other day, like this past week. I never had the emo phase or goth phase.
Is
Owen was my emo phase / goth phase
Your
in a character.
vicarious goth
I
phase?
vicariously
Oh
had my
my
goth emo
God.
phase through Owen.
I'm a loner. Standing in the shadows. Don't talk to me. If you can even see me there.
Owen has a fucking tattoo of a wolf with a rose in its mouth because I'm a lone wolf.
I'm a lone
That's-
and a
sounds-
lover.
So him.
Oh God, I was joking.
The fact.
No, it doesn't, and you
But it would
know
have a
it
bird
doesn't.
on the
You
on the
know
wolf.
it doesn't
No.
sound like Owen.
No.
Owen is too sad to have relationships at first.
He went to therapy.
He went to therapy.
He's better now.
Yes.
Nothing really made Owen an edgelord more, in my opinion, than the fact that he was a shadow dancer rogue in Pathfinder 1E.
Yep.
I don't feel like you. I feel like, you know, when you look at the
At least he wasn't an assassin.
the prereqs for shadow for shadow dancer, it's like,
Have to
you
be
know,
evil to be an assassin.
Yeah.
this have all this
wasn't
much
evil.
skill ranks in something, have these feats, must be an edgelord, tragic backstory. Like, it just, you can't
Yep.
take it without that. Jeez. When we last left you guys, you had done some investigating. You spent a decent portion of the last session
Useless.
trying to figure out what the last bell before sundown meant, only to realize it had no meaning.
It has no.
We were on a wild goose
But-
chase.
But Chester got some steak out of it, so, you know, the stakes are high. You did. I think you allotted time for
Hit
nebulous shopping to happen. Oh, no.
something.
Oh, I'm being pelted.
Thank you.
Oh, no. I'm under assault.
Just throw an apple at him. You got plenty of those.
Yeah, we do. You had also found out some more information, doing some gather information checks, some recall knowledge about the old Widgetworks warehouse, where you know that the Powderkeg Punks are set up.
Yeah, the Powderkeg Punks.
The Powderkeg Punks. They're set up. You did some...
Powderkeg.
Powderkeg
Punks.
Powderkeg Punks.
I pronounced it precisely wrong.
The PPP. Powderkeg
The
Punks.
powder
PKP. Just call them powder punks, for fuck's sake.
I hate this name so much. It's a fun, fantasy sounding name, but I have a very low accuracy rate with it.
Think of it less as 3 words and more as 2. Powderkeg punks.
I know, but I want to do Powderkeg. That's just how I want to say it.
Fun.
Powder Punks. But you found out where their headquarters were. You staked the place out. Again, high stakes. You didn't really learn too much about it other than they mainly used the actual main entrance. You decided to follow your other lead before going in to the Hotfoot Hippodrome. And when you got there, you had a good time. You had to bribe your way in a little bit. And you started dancing, and 2 of you were terrible at it. A bar fight broke out when Chester tried to eat a bullet and vomited. As you do.
As you do.
You were able to survive the fight and get to the back room to look for more clues, and didn't really find anything. But you've decided the next day, after healing your punch wounds, after having some cheese fries and steak at the Barrel and Bullet, to make your way over to the old Widgetworks warehouse. And that's where you guys are now. All right, so tell me about your approach coming to this thing.
Confidently, in a line, with music playing in the
sideways
background as we move, kind of like
And
this.
the tails of my coat flutter a little bit in the wind.
Yeah,
So
it'll
you're
be-
doing the Dr. Livesey walk?
It'll be first. It'll be Alonzo, kind of hunched over like a sneaky boy.
With the pistol.
Then it'll be
Me.
I
Rapier
always
glinting in
debate
the
whether it's
sun.
Chester or Saikir. Who's taller?
Psyche.
I've got lots of metal on me.
Okay, so Saikir in the middle, oddly buff, and then
Strutting.
No, just
behind
puffed up.
Psych-
The fur on end.
There you go. And behind Saikir is a Chester walking in like a little bit more.
Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, okay.
Okay, enough of this dumb meme.
Oh, God.
Okay, so there's one entrance.
Yeah, you Livesey walk over here. So are you disguised? Are you trying to avoid notice?
Well, hold on. Are there windows to this place?
There are, but some of them are boarded up. You can't get a good look inside to see if there's actually like people keeping an eye out.
'Cause I get the feeling, and this might be a brash assumption, that going into the front door wouldn't end well in an enemy gang hideout. I'm just assuming.
You don't got to go there looking for a fight.
Or we have our hats of disguise.
Yeah.
We could just hat of disguise our way in.
Been noblins?
Could we be goblins?
Wouldn't we be too big for that?
Well,
think
let's
might
find
be.
out.
This ordinary looking hat allows you to cloak yourself in illusions. It functions as the illusory disguise spell. Oh, that's a hard word. You create an illusion that causes you to appear as another creature of the same body shape with roughly the same height
Within
6
6
inches and weight within 50 pounds.
Well, here's the question: Are they only Are they only short things, or are they also humanoids or taller humans?
If you'll recall,
that was a very loaded statement.
Goblins are small.
Yes.
Hobo goblins are medium.
Yes.
So no goblins.
No, I meant in the gang. Is it just goblins and halflings and gnomes, or do we see people with normal height going in?
Overwhelming majority goblins, gnomes, halflings, but there are medium height people.
Okay.
Let's be gnolls.
Do we ever see anyone
That won't make us stand out.
who's not part of the gang go in?
You see a DoorDash driver.
Now that we could work with.
Pizza delivery. Knock, knock, knock. It's pizza time. Okay, we've got to get 5 pizza boxes each. We knock on the door. Congratulations, guys. Your boss has called us in and thinks you deserve a pizza party.
We each should have a party hat.
Exactly.
A cardboard paper party hat with a little puffball at the top.
Oh my god.
I cannot see how this could possibly go wrong.
And we poison the pizzas.
And we poison the... Oh, but we have to actually buy the pizzas. And I don't have a lot of money.
Pizzagram.
Or we could just steal pizza boxes from the back there and give them non-real pizza and then fight them when they're opening the pizza.
Okay. All right.
Are you actually being for serious
dynamite
with this?
in pizza boxes.
I honestly... Everything in me is saying I want to try this, but I know...
It will not turn out.
This is a gang, okay?
But will that stop you?
Yes, it will.
They snort
don't
gunpowder.
want
Anything's a possibility.
You are so right, though.
Yeah.
Gunpowder delivery.
Honestly, though,
Now that might work.
who's got the best bluff in this group?
Probably Psycheer.
Probably Psycheer.
Is it deception?
9.
Oh, yeah.
Plus 9.
My deception is +6. You do it.
Yeah, my deception's 5.
I have an idea. Chester,
Yeah?
how many spare explosive potions do you have?
I mean, spare? None?
Is there any way we could use a few of them, frame it as a delivery, and have one of them be active as a timed bomb or something? Is there anything with a delay that we could put in their hands, walk away from, and have it attack for us?
See, it's a good idea. Maybe we could configure something. I'm more of a alchemical kind of person, not necessarily the technological side of that. But I'm good with my hands anyway. I think the problem with that is it's only going to hurt one of them, and then they'll know something's up, right?
Don't they explode when they die?
I mean, it'd have to kill them, and I'm gonna be real honest, they took a good couple of bombs before they died last time. They're tougher than they look, these little suckers.
If we could get our hands on a fair amount of gunpowder
Now that can
and
make
put
things
something
fun.
inside of it that would react after a short while, like after setting down a particularly heavy box, shaking something inside to make it so that a reaction would start, we'd have time to walk away and it would explode.
So here's the question then. Could we buy a box full of gunpowder?
I'd be willing to stealth it in there, attempt to hide it, and if it doesn't work, just
Because that would
start
also
throwing down.
get us in the door if we're delivering gunpowder,
Sure.
Listen, ideally, we get in and get out and don't have to fight. But realistically speaking, I don't think that's what's supposed to happen.
I'll say you can buy a decent size box of gunpowder for 5 silver, only because I don't see it being anything in here.
Oh, no, I have an answer.
What?
We can buy a black powder keg for 50 gold pieces.
Yay!
50 gold?
50 gold.
No, not that plan.
Wow, that's more from where I was planning on charging for it.
Yeah.
Never mind. Let's just look around.
Okay. No, we can work with this. We're going to get a keg. Not going to buy a keg of gunpowder. We're going to get a keg.
Are we going to steal one?
We can find a keg lying around somewhere. We'll steal one from the back of a derelict tavern.
I could try to sneak in and try to find a powder keg and bring it back, and then try to give them their own powder keg.
Yeah, and then when you get caught, you'll be by yourself.
Wow.
It's my greatest plan yet.
We get a keg. We fill the bottom of it with sand. We put a top on that, and we pour a horn of black powder on that, which is only 5 gold pieces.
Now that's a plan.
And then we come in there. We act like we have a delivery, and a horn of black powder is not big, but it can be detonated to deal 1d6 fire damage in a 5-foot burst radius.
Nah, I don't think that's going to do it. If we're going to spend 5 gold, we should just buy Alchemist's Fires.
Yeah, but
And
the
throw,
Alchemist
a
Fire
chest of them or something.
doesn't have a radius. It's a targeted person is the problem.
Oh, I thought that it had splash.
It has splash, but the way it works in this game is if I'm throwing it at Goblin A, it'll hit Goblin A and splash Goblin B. No matter how big or small the creature is, it's targeted.
Okay.
I'm looking for a way for us to get in rather than to blow them up without making too big of a fuss to get inside. But
Could also be if they take the delivery, they'll just take it at the door.
Let's just
Open
disguise
the torch.
ourselves and knock.
Yeah, I mean, that's about as good as anything else.
We asked for where the bathroom
You
is.
talk. You
The
speak
bathroom.
Goblin, right?
I do speak. Oh, do you not speak Goblin?
No.
Nor do I.
I have a 5 diplomacy and deception.
They've talked common.
They shouldn't be stuck only talking Goblin. If anything, having Chester there will be good because they'd speak Goblin, being like, "Hey, this person looks suspicious,"
And
they
you'd
wouldn't expect
know.
us to hear it or understand
Yeah.
it. So we go in with our hats disguised. We're going to look like some of the taller people we've seen from their place, and you'll do the talking.
All right.
All right, what's our fake names? I'm Jester.
Hello, I am Chester,
no, I
little
can't
blue
do that.
tiefling.
No.
My name's Joker.
Why so serious?
Oh my God.
My name's Riddle. Nope, can't do that one
Nope.
either.
I'll just
Riddle me piss, Batman.
Funny man.
I'll go by Zeke.
My name's John.
Zeke. This is John. Your name is Space Marine.
Kiersai.
Oh, there we go. My name will be Psykeer, the Watcher.
Our name is Sanguinius Primarch.
Oh,
Sanguinius. That's dumb. I love it.
our fake names are
And I'm a tiefling.
Zeke,
John.
John, and
Sanguinius.
are you
Sanguinius.
doing this?
Okay.
Sanguinius.
Their name is Psychira Astartes.
Wait, is that?
Yes.
That's actually. I never heard the last name. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Clan
you have a
Tau,
last name.
right?
What?
Tau?
Yeah, that's what you said. Your name was 100% shitposting 40K content.
Our names are Zeke, John, and Sangy.
Sanky.
Sangy.
You may call me Gwyn.
Oh,
Gwyn, I like
Ooh,
that. I like that.
so much.
All right, so Zeke,
Zeke,
John, and Gwen
Gwen.
walk up to the door.
Walk up to a bar.
Zeke, John, and Gwen walk up to a bar.
They order 6 eggs.
They forget to duck and they hit all
That's
their
too
heads.
expensive.
What the
You can tell this is a second episode.
Whatever you say it, this door has been your enemy number 1 for 2 episodes now. What do you say?
Knock.
You knock on the door?
I know.
I'm
I
gonna just
say
try
knock.
and-
Chester obnoxiously go up and refuse to knock and use the door knocker.
I have a question. We watched a few people go in and out. Did they just open the door and waltz in?
They knocked, looked like they stopped for a second, and then the door opened, they went in.
Did they talk?
You couldn't hear from the distance you were watching.
But did we see mouths move?
Yeah.
Are we thinking
No.
that? Okay. All right. Let's just go.
Live fast, die fast, baby.
Goblin life.
Goblin life.
So are we thinking that the passphrase here, bell toll last sun, whatever it was,
Bell before the last bell before sundown.
last bell before sundown, that's the
This
one.
is your last opportunity, Derek, to have this be relevant.
Listen, I'm not
All
changing
right.
a goddamn thing about this adventure.
Okay, let's. Do
All
we
right.
think that this is where we use it?
I mean, let's just try.
All right.
Why not? I'll have.
Well, first we'll knock. Maybe they won't ask for a password.
Maybe.
They'll
Let's
ask
see.
why
Let's
we're
go.
there.
All of you were exploring the Hippodrome last night, right?
Oh no, they're gonna recognize us.
Yeah, where they had the address for this place, where the password would probably be written down because they're dumb goblins.
You found a note.
Yeah.
You remember what it said?
No.
You told us that it had Widgetworks.
Burn everything. It said to burn everything.
Oh. It wasn't instructions, it was a password. You so smart.
I remembered something.
I didn't even write
I don't
that
even
down.
take notes.
Beautiful.
Take that.
You're going to get then the password's going to be the last bell before sundown.
See,
We'll just say burn everything before the last bell before sundown.
You just say like 5 passwords all together and hope one of them works.
Burn
Yeah.
everything.
Brute force it.
Okay. Sometimes you just gotta speak friend and enter. Anyway, are we going in? Are we doing this
we
right
doing
now?
this.
Yes. All right. We go up to the door. I am a bright red thief
Named Sanguinius.
named Sanguinius, but you can call me Gwyn.
What do you do?
I knock.
Knock, knock, knock.
And you hear...
Wait, Foley work.
There you go. Your knuckles are going to hurt so much.
Yeah.
You hear like some movement, and then you see a little like eye slit, and you see like someone that looks like they're standing on their tiptoes with the way the head is angled. And you hear someone say, "Password."
Burn everything.
You okay?
He could have.
I'm glad you kind of hinted us at that because this is episode 2 and we're kind of on smooth brain right now.
Yeah. I'm 4 cups of cider in, man.
He opens the door, and on the other side, you see a couple things. One, I move you
To a map.
to a map.
Ah!
Let me move Psyche here over here to the actual door.
Oh yeah, Sack here's the one at the door. Why you got Chester Williams at the door? Chester, aka I'm
That's
not
a
at
window.
the door. Willing,
That's a window Chester's in front of.
I can see inside.
Yeah, because it's a window.
Your artwork for the campaign is lovely, by the way, Drow.
Thank you. Thank
Why
you.
don't I describe what you see in this room?
Why don't you let us go into the fucking room so we can see it for ourselves?
Go
I'm
in.
joking.
Jesus, I opened the door.
I'm joking.
It's like me open the door and be like, God damn it, open the door, Derek. It's like
Jeez.
air's blowing through the door. This decrepit room
place
looks as if it
mess.
used to be a brightly painted lobby. Now, burn marks and graffiti smear
Schmear.
the once brilliant yellow paint. And the windows here have been boarded
yellow.
up with rotted wooden planks. A fine half counter runs east to west and separates the room. The northern half, accessible via a flimsy wooden door, nearly rusted off its hinges. A sturdier door on the southern wall leads further into the decrepit warehouse. On the western wall, a door leading outside features a peephole and a narrow slide window. A peep. Yes, don't you stop that. Draw, did you have a question?
Is it dry rotted wood boarding up the windows? Like, is this shit flammable?
It says rotted wooden planks, so maybe dry rotted.
Oh, fuck yeah.
We could have just burned this place to the ground. Honestly.
I mean, let's scope it out. Let's see if there's any pertinent information that we really need to grab.
Yeah.
To grab, not gab. That's
I'd
tough.
hate to burn it down and miss out on information.
We can't wait to burn it to the ground.
Can't wait to burn it down and lose all the treasure inside. It's on a 1.
Oh,
That's bad juju been powering up this whole time. Gonna cancel that
give it a
out.
kiss.
Mooch it.
Now roll it. Tell us what you get.
It's natural 20. Just smooch. It works.
I actually have some artwork. He doesn't have a token on this map for some reason, but I have artwork of who
The
you
guy
see.
who opened the door?
Yeah.
Okay. What's his name? What's his wife's name?
Well, no.
Oh my God! Shut up.
What's his mom's name?
What's his
And
dad's
is
name?
she okay? When we inevitably kill him, will she be sad?
So opening
What's his
the door
dog's-
here
What was his childhood
is
dog's
like
name?
this like teenager, kind of young
Sparky.
teenager,
No, it's a teenager.
No.
No,
and he's just like,
Fuck.
he's just a kid.
yeah, you guys look kind of new. He's good to see you. If you need to speak with the boss, he's in the warehouse.
Didn't his mother ever tell him how
And
to
he
play
goes
with
back
fire?
immediately to like watching out the door. He seems pretty intent on looking for something.
Hey, kid, how old are you? Are you 16?
He looks like 15 to me.
Shh, let him be 16. Then he's legally an adult.
That
in
is
Pathfinder.
solidly a 14-year-old.
Oh, 15.
Dang it! All right, that's good to know.
It also looks like he only has 4 fingers on his right hand.
That's not a surprise.
Oh, dang, it does.
One thing that we should talk about real quick. If we get found out and asked what we're doing in here, what are we going to tell people?
Yeah, we would have had this conversation
Yeah.
outside.
Flashback.
My thought is we tell them that we think we may have seen Gattleby somewhere.
Okay.
Not Gattleby. Yes, Gattleby. Yes,
Yeah,
Gattleby.
Yeah, they're looking for him. So,
Yeah.
be like, we got information on Gattleby.
Boss, I think I saw Gattleby somewhere near the academy.
Boss, are you going straight into the other room?
No, but like if he
That's our
talked to
backup
us.
plan.
It's backup.
Okay.
It's practice.
Okay.
Boss.
This isn't
Big
a flashback.
Boss.
All right. Hey, kid. Also, what you looking for? You seem mighty intrigued by that door.
Boss has told me to not let anyone in, don't know the passphrase, and also keep a lookout for these 3 people. He describes basically roughly your profile. He wants to see him or something. I don't know, some job that got botched up recently.
Yeah. All right.
I ain't never seen them
Well, you
before.
keep up the good work, kid.
I believe
Thanks.
that I saw one of them leaving town.
Oh, that sucks. All
Yeah,
right.
doesn't it?
Well, maybe one of them will come over here.
Hey, you got a lighter on you?
He looks at you dumbfounded. You don't have a lighter?
Of course I got a lighter. Does he have a lighter?
He gives you like a match.
Oh, okay. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Do you light up an illusory cigarette?
No, he just lights the match and sniffs it.
Are you trying to blend in?
Absolutely.
If you
Singe
cough,
your
it's
nose
over.
hair.
Oh, do you want some cinnamon gunpowder?
Absolutely.
There, he gives you a little sprinkle of it. It's pretty good.
Thanks. Just
Sniff it.
Snort it.
Roll fortitude save.
Don't make me do this. I was joking. Unless that's what they do. That is what they do.
That is what they do.
That is what they do.
Are they snorting cinnamon gunpowder this whole time?
Probably not. I'm just being dumb.
It's a 10 on the die.
Oh,
for
God.
17.
Okay, that's a lot better.
That's actually not bad. Wait, is there a check for this? Is there actually a...
Oh, my God.
You are sickened 1
Oh my...
for 5 minutes.
For 5 minutes?
John, I told you can't have that after you got that sinus infection.
Ah, crap. Oh, you right. Hold on, kid. Don't lean against the counter. Oh,
Man, it hit you real hard.
it sure did. I think I might need to wait here for like, I don't know, 4 minutes and 50 more seconds.
That's oddly specific.
I know.
54. 54 more seconds.
You guys are so dumb.
Oh, my God.
I was playing along.
I mean, it's
Hey man, you all right?
oh, I'm good. Well, I got a sinus infection. Oh,
You gonna have
really
one?
messes with the snorting.
Chester's gonna have one now.
We're going to
So-
wait 5 minutes before we go into another
How long have you been on watch?
Oh, it's been my new job since starting here. I've been doing it for about a week now.
Oh, you just joined?
Yeah, maybe like 2 weeks ago or something. Well,
That
stuff up's
explains
great.
why you haven't seen us.
Oh, you've been busy. The hit at the Hotfoot or whatever. Is that where you guys work?
More subdued stuff.
I was there when there was
yeah.
a bar fight.
I gotta say, you guys are pretty cool. You're pretty chill. A lot of guys here are like kind of
Uptight.
it's just kind
High
of
strung.
woo, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get like that too. I'm just real tired because it's still like, it's 10 in the morning, so I'm just pretty tired.
I hear that.
So how did you end up here?
Oh, me, I was just, I don't know. I was making bombs and school didn't like it and I got kicked out.
Wait, but they teach that in school.
Yeah, but I blew up a
least-
classroom and like it hurt someone.
But don't you gotta do that to pass the exam?
I mean, I think
Not a whole classroom.
It's not a whole classroom, but
That's a bit excessive.
I also like really like snorting gunpowder. These guys got great gunpowder, so
You ever killed a man?
John! You don't ask a kid that.
respectfully, sir, that's a real intense question. Nah,
Well, that's good. That's
maybe
good.
one day.
No, not one day.
Water
Come
balloons
on.
are pretty good to blow up though, so maybe people like that.
Okay, I don't feel bad about killing this kid if it comes down to it.
I suddenly feel like 5 minutes are up. So
Your 5 minutes are actually up, probably. Coughing.
man.
I'm gonna actually ask this kid about like their family, like
We are
isn't there just
interested.
another school that they could go to where they could try not to blow things up, get correct portions, blow things up purposefully instead of
my
accidentally.
family's just kind of dumb. My dad used to work on bombs and he died, and my mom used to work on bombs and she died. And
Did they die from bombs?
yeah, they blew up. It's dangerous.
Sounds about right.
I like bombs, but I haven't died yet, so that's pretty cool.
There's always
How-
the future.
How do you feel about farms?
Farms?
Yes.
Gonna send them to Chester's mama.
I will.
Chester whispering in his breath, don't, that's my mama.
I will skin you.
That's his mama.
I will skin you.
He needs help.
I don't know if my mama's been. I mean, she's awful nice, but if
She married a vampire. She can take care of herself.
well, she's a very nice vampire.
And this could be a very nice kid.
You got a cough or something over there?
So tell me, child.
It's a sinus infection.
We all have it.
It's,
We've been kissing
Oh, that's
Everybody.
everybody.
I kiss everybody.
I don't mean to be judgmental, but like, everyone's got their thing, but that's weird.
Oh, you're weird.
I keep telling him it's weird.
Look, I sniff powder. That's not weird. You guys all kissing at the same time. It's a little weird.
Let's say it was at the same time. Let's say I kissed them. Let's say I kissed everybody.
Kissing everybody's even weirder.
Oh,
This is great.
I'm going to be really judgmental about very strange things.
Well, I mean, that's not.
It's okay. If you live, you will grow out of it.
Hey, thanks. That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
Oh, you have a tragic life.
Yeah. That's why.
Have you thought about being a rogue instead?
You can make a mighty good living as a locksmith.
5 minutes is up, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We haven't role played in a while.
So again, to elaborate, you see a door to the south, basically heading out towards what you presume is the warehouse. I'm only shocked that you haven't asked for this guy's name yet.
Oh, hey, what's your name?
My name's Opal.
Why?
Opal?
Yeah, my name is Opal Burhan.
Only Opal I know is the lady that Popeye likes, right? Popeye
That's
the Sailor Man?
olive.
Yeah, it's olive oil.
You're right.
Wow.
Man.
Wow.
Well, you keep up the good work, you little future arsonist or whatnot.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That's probably a big compliment to the kid.
You guys are great. I'm glad there's so many cool people here. Yeah, you go in that way if you need to see boss or do stuff.
All right, you keep it real, champ.
Yeah, work on your powder stuff, man. That's weak.
I told you it was a sinus infection. He'll go through the door.
Okay. You go through.
Remember, there's
The
always
door.
farms.
Yeah, listen, you got the metaways. You'll run to a farm eventually. That could be a happy lifestyle too. I'm gonna go through this door and buy. Oh no!
I'll totally go there.
Chester will walk through the door, take a quick glance, pop back into the door, and he'll whisper to Syke here, "Oh no!" Go inside.
Yeah, what's up?
This spacious warehouse has been cleared of most shelving units and storage niches, pushing all the barrels and crates and debris to the corners of the room, save for a 10-foot tall, flattened pile constructed from crates and detritus on the east side of the room of this vast space. Atop this crude stage is an elaborate throne constructed from discarded scraps of twisted and burned clockwork creatures.
Oh man.
Oh no!
A U-shaped catwalk hangs from the ceiling, suspended by cables 20 feet above the warehouse floor. Tall ladders at each end allow access to the swaying catwalks. A freestanding ladder lying on its side is nestled in the southeast corner. Crates are stacked in front of nailed-shut loading bay doors. A large pair of double doors to the west lead to another part of the warehouse, and two smaller doors on the western side lead elsewhere. In the center of the warehouse is an 8-foot wide sewage drain that has been carved into the stone floor. The space around the drain is stained with a combination of alchemical fluids and blood.
Oh.
I don't like it. Can't like it.
How high up in the air is this metal catwalk again?
20 feet, I think is what he said.
20 feet.
Why are you rolling so many dice?
What's with this game and metal catwalks?
What you rolling for? Wait.
I started it because I've got metal feet. Metal cat feet. So I always metal catwalk.
Ha-ha.
That was a good pun. 1 point for Drow. 2 points for Drow.
7.
7.
All right, so you walk in here. Can you see the NPC tokens in here at all?
No, I see
Nope.
none.
There are characters in here?
Oh wait, there's one. That's
Oh dear.
a pretty festive.
What is that
It's
thing?
a pretty festive monkey goblin.
Oh, I hate it.
Yeah.
That's a pretty festive. Oh my goodness! That I was scrolled in real close, and I scrolled out, and they just kept getting more and more and more.
I hate it.
Sitting on that crudely made throne on that big pile of debris, you see a monkey goblin clad in this clockwork armor just kind of hanging out. Yeah. And you also see 4 Powderkeg Punks on the catwalk above.
Now,
The punks kind of acknowledge you. The monkey goblin turns to look at you and he says, "Hey, who are you guys? Do I know you?"
can I ask you a question real quick?
Yeah.
With Chester's knowledge that he gathered, are these Powderkeg Punks also weak to fire?
No, these are the gunners.
That's what I thought. Okay.
He's like, "Hey, do I know you? You guys, you look familiar. You been here in the past week or two?"
Oh,
No,
wait.
we've been out. And the last time that we talked, sadly, there was a bit of a knock to your head.
Oh, right. What's your names again?
Gwyn.
John.
Zeke, John, Zeke. What are you here for?
Would you believe that Loveless shot at us?
Yeah,
The bitch.
yeah, she sucks.
Hate her.
Is that what you came here for? Loveless shot at you?
Oh no, that's not a big deal. You tell him the other thing. Tell him the other thing.
Yeah, I'm all ears.
Oh,
It's about Gal.
you mean about Gattleby?
Yeah.
Oh, you got news on Gabby. Those creeps. Those 3 creepos that was escorting them. Were you able to get them? We lost a couple people to that. We lost Bill and Jeff.
Oh, I know. Jeff was a hard one.
Poor Jeff.
Well, Jeff was a little flammable, but that's how we roll.
That's how we roll.
He was as flammable as the best of them.
Yeah. So what's the news? You got him? Did you kill those
Haven't
weirdos?
gotten
It's been a
him,
couple
no.
days.
I saw one of them leaving town, so I think it may be easier if we can find his location.
Put a shot in one's leg, but
Well,
I don't
if you
think
don't know
I
where
got
he is,
him.
why are you here?
To give update on the people you've been looking for.
Well, there are rumors. We may have seen Gattleby.
Well, why you? I don't care if you may have seen him. Tell me
Because
if you have.
We have, all right?
We are giving you the information as it comes in.
And where is he?
We saw him near the academy.
Why haven't you got him?
Well, because there's only 3 of us.
Okay.
We need more.
All right.
That'll be scary.
Tim, go with him. And one of the Powderkeg Punks starts going down. Make a, what is the check? Is it
Deception?
bluff?
Probably a
yeah.
deception.
All right, here we go.
Could we assist?
Can I assist?
Group.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, this way.
Oh, no, it was a 20 and then it rolled to an 8. I hate my life.
Oh, thank God. Oh, okay. That's actually
It was a 20.
really good. 25.
Awesome.
Do we get any bonuses?
No.
Okay. That is a 7 on the die for a total of 12.
And what'd you get, Kat, again?
14. It would have been a 26, but my die kept moving.
You guys is acting funny. You is goofy. Why are you here? What are you really here for? All right, hey, stop. Don't join. What's up with you guys? All right.
Ow, I hate. Listen, we ran out of cinnamon gunpowder, and we was wondering if we could get some more.
No, bullshit. I heard you coughing in the front room.
Well, as calls I had.
You. Something's up with you. Hey, guys, go get him.
We're being assaulted now.
No, they're gonna try to grab you and search them. They're doing something. Someone's put them up to this. What's going on here?
Ow,
It's because we know it's your birthday.
Happy birthday, boss.
Pull a random item out of my
We
bag.
weren't quite sure if Monkey Goblin celebrated birthdays, but we need to
were-
attack. Is there only
Attack!
one coming up to us? Hold on.
You need to go get a present for him real quick.
We didn't know if Monkey Goblin celebrated birthdays. Some people are a bit
Let him-
finicky about that. We want it to be a surprise.
I'll say this. Let him get close to me and I'll stab
I
him.
was hoping they'd get close as a group.
It's Jesus, guys. So this one comes up to you on one side,
Okay.
and then this one's going to come up to you on the other side. And they're coming up. They're not brandishing weapons necessarily. They come up to
Before
the
they
search.
get that close.
Okay.
As they're walking, yeah, we got got you something for your birthday. Reaches into his bag.
And it's going to grab birthday to you.
Wait, is this still copyrighted?
No, it's not. I don't believe so. Happy birthday.
And I'm drawing my weapon.
Hang on. Happy birthday from all of us to you. Who wish you was our brother so we could party too. Hey!
Then when they get there, we
stab.
we attack.
Roll for initiative. You guys are ridiculous.
It's his birthday.
It's late night energy.
That's
Opal
okay.
comes up. Oh, it's your birthday?
Opal, go away.
Opal, I thought I saw some cinnamon foot gunpowder in the back room.
There's a really 15-year-old cute girl out there.
There's a really 15-year-old girl out there for you 15-year-old boy. Why don't you guys go be 15 years old?
And hang out, yeah. Go say hi.
Go to the mall.
I'm sure she loves
Show her how you like
gunpowder.
matches.
Holy crap.
Oh my
And
shit.
rollerblading.
No.
Okay, that's
So many dice rolling now.
shit.
So you mean we came to this place? I'm prepared for things that have fire weakness. And not a single one of those little suckers are in this room.
God damn it.
Alonzo, what'd you get for initiative?
Alonzo got an 18 on the die.
You're Chester.
You're Chester.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Jesus.
You're very
Shut
stressed,
up,
aren't you?
John.
Dirty 20.
Zeke got a dirty 20.
Goodness gracious.
John, a.k.a. Chester.
I got a natural 18 for a total of 26. I'm so tired.
Oh my god.
Oh boy, psych here.
Dirty 20.
Oh, hey, we all got 20 or above. Doing great.
This is not going the way I thought it would.
How did you expect this to go?
Come on, this is what we do. We be
Walk in
stupid.
and fight.
Oh my god. Okay.
What if we done anything else? Walk in, BS, and fight. That's what we're good at. Happy birthday.
We know that it is your birthday. Way to go.
I should have rolled a 1d365 to see if it was his birthday.
Okay. The thing is, if we had gotten within like 7 days before or after.
Yeah, that would have been fine.
Yeah.
Belated birthdays are a thing.
Or early.
Listen, we can't celebrate my birthday this year because I have work the next morning at like 4 o'clock. So, like, it can't be on the same
Just
day.
call in dead.
I would, but they know.
How would they know?
was
Hey,
like
I
being
can't show up
alive.
to work. I died.
I died a little bit. Just a smidgen.
I got 1 year older, so kinda, yeah.
Closer to death.
All right, well, boy, I didn't expect things to go this way. Here's what's going to happen. First in the order.
We're not a very diplomatic party.
First in the order is going to be Chester Williams' turn.
Chester Williams is going to take a free.
For free.
The thing he does.
He's gonna devise a
a stratagem. There we go. We got to get rid of these small fries first. That one right there.
Whoa. Derek,
Yeah?
my initiative is not 20, it's 22.
Oh,
Oh,
sweet.
okay.
I
Good.
forgot I have incredible initiative and I can see my enemies. So if that
Sweet.
changes anything, sorry.
That absolutely does.
Chester's going to pull out a vial, and he is going to throw at that. He was reaching into his bag, the happy birthday. What he pulls out is a acid vial. He is going to hurl a acid flask lesser at this the minion to the north.
Okay.
That is an. Do I have devise a stratagem turned on? I do. That is a 19 to hit.
19 to hit.
Yes.
That'll hit.
It will take 1d6 persistent damage, but right now it takes 1 acid damage.
Okay, so you're purposely missing?
No, I hit him. It's
Oh.
just this bomb does more persistent damage and less upfront damage.
I see. So
we've
one damage.
we've also been doing bombs slightly wrong.
Okay.
The creature you hit dead on also takes the splash damage.
Ooh. Ooh.
So it's a little bit more. It would have been like 1s and 2s throughout this whole adventure that I've been missing out on, but that's not a lot. So it takes 1 splash damage, and on its turn, it'll take a d6 acid damage persistent.
Yeah.
And then Chester is going to... actually, you know what Chester's going to do? That was a free device stratagem. He threw the bomb.
Did you draw the bomb?
Did he have it drawn before the combat started?
If you're trying to blend in, I wouldn't think you would.
I wouldn't think so. You're right.
To interact. Throw.
Chester is then going to draw something else, another vial of something out of his... No, I can't. I shouldn't. We need to. Chester's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there.
Okay, under the catwalk.
Yeah.
Moving towards the guy.
Yeah, I went north and underneath the catwalk.
Oh, boy. This is going to get spicy. Next in the order is going to be Alonzo Tinrivet's turn.
I draw my weapon, go 1, 2, and tumble behind.
Okay, make me that check.
Nat 20.
Oh yeah, you crush it. So
That's a 30, by the way.
Oh yeah, critical success.
Does that do anything for me?
No.
Dang it!
Unfortunately.
Wasted that nat 20.
Move, tumble behind. You have 1 action left.
You look
And-
really cool while doing it.
I'm gonna stab
Okay.
with the rapier, which is now +1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm flat-footed.
Natty 14. That's a 24 to hit.
24 to hit. Mm-hmm. Hold on, that might be a critical. Let me check on flat-footed.
Flat-footed.
It's not often that I get my tumble behind to work, but when I do,
You're going to kill the person I bombed
Oh
for
my
persistent
goodness.
damage.
My AC, whenever I'm
trying to
flat-footed,
take one down.
I know.
My AC, whenever
13?
I'm flat-footed, is 14. That's a critical hit.
Critical hit.
baby!
So roll your damage.
I did it! All right, I
That's
get
2d6.
2d6 plus my 4 doubled.
Doubled, yep.
5 and a 5 on the dice, plus
14.
4. So that's plus the 8 for my my plus 4.
So that's 28. Then your d8.
And then my
Yeah.
d8 for being deadly.
Yep.
Sorry I killed your thing.
31.
Yeah, that's like more than double my hit points. You
Jeez.
run him through and kill him.
Sorry, Jacob. Should I have not done that?
No, that's fine. You took one out. My stuff wasn't going to take it out in one hit.
I just wanted to take one down.
Holy crap!
Yeah, you run him through real good. All right, that's your turn. 3
I look
actions.
awesome doing it.
Unfortunately, next in the order is Glaz. I'll tell you this up front because I was going to give it to you if you ever did more information on him. But this guy, his name is Glaz, nickname, quote, quote, Brick Blaster, Nix Bricks.
Glass Brick Blaster Nix Bricks.
What
Hey.
a mouthful.
And I'll go ahead and show you some art of him since we are getting into this.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever seen like
There's two.
official art of a monkey goblin.
There's 2 pictures of him, and it shows his clockwork armor in one of them.
Whoa.
I
Dang.
love him.
He looks-
What the fuck?
I hate him.
He reminds me, because of his colorful headdress, he looks like he belongs on Castrovel.
But
In the jungles of Castrovel.
I like him, but I also hate him.
He looks like he's got alien stuff. Just the way his armor is and his gun on his shoulder. He got a bullet for a tooth. Oh, bullet
Dang,
tooth.
he's got a bullet tooth.
He's more of a bullet tooth than Silas.
Oh my
Silas Bullet Tooth Tickles McMurray Smith.
It's not Smith, it's Smith.
Silas, is that you?
All right, well, he's going to spend 2 actions.
Yes, man. You could just not.
You might have to move to do this, but he's going to spend 2 actions here to shoot.
It's his birthday.
It's his birthday.
He should be happy.
Should be happy. We just killed a traitor.
Traitor who didn't even know it was his birthday.
You guys are so
Disgusting.
dumb.
Yes.
What do you mean, dumb?
All right, well, he can see Chester, and he's got clear shot on Chester and Alonzo.
Okay, let me ask you this. Does he, though?
Yes.
Because of the catwalk.
Catwalk's 20 feet up.
But what about
And
that
it's
ladder?
hanging from chains.
Yeah, it's hanging from chains.
Okay, I tried.
No, like I got a straight line on
It's,
Alonzo.
okay, I tried.
I'm going to roll a d6. 1 to 3 Alonzo, 4 to 6 Chester, 4. Chester.
Oh, that's
he's going to
me.
shoot at you with his ranged weapon.
This
and I quote, really big gun.
cannot end well. I swear to
RBG.
you, it cannot.
It is called the really big gun.
This
is not going to go good for you.
this is going to hurt. I have no doubt.
Yeah, it's really not great. You know what? I'm not even going to trust the red die. I'm going to roll in Foundry in front of you guys.
One.
Oh no.
One.
Here we go. Strike with the really big gun.
One.
Oh God.
Natty 13.
Natty
Oh, that's
13.
gonna hit.
Total of 25.
God.
That's not critical, is it?
It is not a critical, but
You're
it
going
is
to
still a
take.
hit.
I don't have the dice for this actually.
Die? You don't
Deadly
have the dice for
D12,
this?
freehand 60 feet, volley 30. What's volley?
What is volley?
Volley, fun fact, means that if you get close to me, I take a penalty because I have to kind of arc it up.
Oh, it's like a little.
Yeah.
Look, boom. It's a mortar.
So I'm going to roll 2d12.
What?
You're going to take
Squeeze that.
18 points of piercing damage.
Say what?
The room got very quiet when I said that.
I am grievously wounded. Ow! Does it blow up when it hits?
No, it's just
Okay.
like it's not automatic, but it's just like
Okay, so it's not like a grenade launcher. It's
no. It's mounted on his clockwork armor, as you can again see in the artwork.
Wow. I am grievously wounded.
He doesn't really have anything else he can do because it takes 2 actions to shoot it.
Doesn't need to do anything else.
Can he reload?
Don't ask him that. Don't help him. No, it's a
I'll
fair
help him if I
question.
want to.
Don't you help him?
That's my husband.
That's his turn. Yeah, he can't really do anything else unless he wants to get a melee, and he has a again, I quote, really big gun.
Really?
Yep. So that'll be his turn. Cool. Next in the order is going to be this Powderkeg Punk.
I should have gone after the one that was threatening Psyche here.
And he's going to step up. Don't have a lot going on here.
I'm gonna drink my AC potion.
You really need to.
This got hurt.
This one's going to shoot at Psyche here first.
Aight.
And I can roll this on the table.
Sick.
Oh, 99. So that's a total of 16.
That hits.
Really?
Wait, really?
No.
Okay, that hit you last level.
Yeah,
didn't
that
it?
hit me last
Okay.
level.
Okay. Well, he misses.
Really? Yeah.
He's going to move back and then reload.
Cowards.
And that's his turn. Oh, and by the way,
why would he move away from me?
at the end of Glaz's turn, you didn't see him reload. But you do see the clockwork thing go and load around into it.
Yeah, I'm sure it
Okay.
does.
Yep.
Automatically reloads.
It's pretty sick. Okay. Next in the order will be Psycheer, the Observer. What would you like to do?
First and foremost, I need to roll my percentage.
Yes, you do. You absolutely do.
Natural 20.
Natural 20, baby. You get a free... Ooh, we get to actually pick what spell this time.
Oh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can get another leveled spell that lasts for 1 minute.
Yeah, we need to... how do we determine which of your spell level it comes out of?
It doesn't matter because I haven't spent any spells today. Could I just get an extra? It says recovers a spell slot.
Oh, it doesn't matter because you haven't spent any spells.
Yep. All right. I am going to look this guy, Glaz, right in the eyes. Glaz?
Glaz, Glaz.
Glaz, like the bad guy from, the true definition of insanity guy.
That's Vaz. That's Vaz.
Okay. Well, I'm going to look them right in the eye. I'm going to put both of my hands out to the sides, kind of turn them,
Oh, no.
and kind of slowly
Oh,
work
no.
them inwards with my palms facing him.
Oh, no.
Coming.
What spell are you casting at him?
I am going to do the 2 round version of Inner Radiance Torrent.
Huh.
Let's talk about this. You
oh
gradually
boy.
manifest your spiritual energy into your cupped hands before firing off a storm of bolts and beams that deal 4d4 damage to all creatures in a 60-foot line.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
We need that.
Creatures in the area must attempt a basic reflex save. On a critical failure, they're also blinded for 1 round. The number of actions you spend when casting this spell determines the area. If the line passes through an area of magical darkness or targets a creature affected by magical darkness, Inner Radiance Torrent attempts to counteract the darkness.
Ooh.
If it's just the 2-action somatic verbal, the line is 60 feet long. If it's 3, material, somatic, and verbal, the line is 120 feet long. If you spend 2 rounds, it's 120 feet long. And
Okay.
it increases by 4d4. And you enter a shining state for 1 minute, causing you to glow with light and deal 1 force damage to creatures that end their turn adjacent to you.
Oh.
Oh, geez. So you gotta avoid standing too close to people. This is literally just Kamehameha.
It is.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Okay, so you're gonna shoot at him. I will say he actually did take another action last round, only because I've just now realized it. He had to stand up from his throne.
Okay.
Okay.
But he should be right in range of you. So I make a basic reflex save because I'm at the end of that 60-foot line, right?
I am not casting it this time.
Oh, you're not?
Nope.
You're just spending 3 actions?
I am spending all 3 actions to well up power. I'm going to spend another 3 actions next time.
You're doing what Jacob's character used to do in Reign of Winter.
I'm collecting power, yes.
Gather
Gathering
power.
energy.
Gather power.
Oh.
For the audience, every time Jacob takes his turn this game, it's Chester's going to devise a stratagem and to do whatever. And when we played Reign of Winter, he played a kineticist in Pathfinder 1E. And so every turn starts with
Gather power.
Drender's going to gather power.
And then throw a fireball.
And throw a fireball.
Sheesh.
Time is a flat circle. Okay, so that's your turn. I don't like it. Are you visibly powering up while you're doing this?
Don't you do this. You stop that.
I don't know. It could just be that I look like a fucking weeb.
Gradually manifest your spiritual energy into your cupped hands. So I'm going to say yes. Can I get away from there? We'll find out on my turn. Okay, so all 3 actions are that on your turn?
Yes.
All right, sweet. It's going to be one of the gunners up on the catwalk here. Boy, I think I have enough range on you here, Psyche. Is this over you right now?
No.
Yeah, he can't shoot you. He's too far out, so he's going to have to move. Can he shoot Chester Williams?
No.
It's 35 feet away, but he's also 20 feet up in the air.
Just saying, I'm the one who killed the first man.
Yeah, but you're even further away is the thing. So he's going to move there. 1 more, 20 feet, 25 feet. Jesus, sorry, I'm slow today. I'm recalculating.
Recalculating.
And then let's see. Yeah, he's going to take a shot at Alonzo because you are right now the most deadly.
Nimble dodge.
Nimble dodge. Here's the strike. I'm just going to roll in Foundry. That is, natty 19.
Hate you.
But that won't be a crit. That's only going to be total of 4 points of piercing damage. Last action will be to reload. All right, then the other one is going to also double move up to you, Alonzo, and take a shot, or up to the same range here.
Now, does he get soft cover because it's basically shooting through a friend?
Yes.
He
that's
doesn't
going to
hit
miss
anyway.
either way. Okay, with a total of, what was that, 16?
Yeah, no, you miss.
Totally miss, especially with the cover. All right, that's the end of round 1. Boy, this is going to be spicy. This episode's going to be a little long.
We're going long.
We're going long.
Going long.
All right, so next round 2, top of the order is going to be Chester Williams.
Chester is really hurt. Williams is going to do his thing. He's going to plop off a vial, shake it up, take a
Like a glow stick.
Yeah, take a little sippy sip, and he's going to give himself a Dragonheart Mutagen Moderate.
All right.
Oh, that is much better. That's much, much better.
What did it do for you?
My AC is now 22.
Okay.
And my perception is now plus 10. Not that that's going to help us at this point in time.
Yeah.
I'm going to mark that down 1. So that was...
Doesn't matter. Never mind. Keep going.
What do you mean it doesn't matter?
What do you mean it doesn't
What do you mean it
matter?
doesn't matter?
What do you mean? Don't worry about it.
We'll
do you
find
mean?
about... Never mind.
What if I want to worry, huh?
You'll find out soon. Keep going.
And then Chester's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
And
Moving up to the boss glass.
Yeah, he moved eastward
Uh-huh.
to get closer to the boss. He's underneath the catwalk and closer to the boss, within his volley range, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah,
So you just moved up and took the potion this turn, right?
Basically, yes.
Okay, that's your turn. Alonzo, it's now your turn.
Alrighty then. So, how much movement would it take me to get up on the catwalk?
That is a great question. It's 20 feet, but there is a ladder. So you would effectively be climbing, but the climb check would be easy.
Half speed, quarter.
This will be an action in combat. Critical success on a climb check lets you do 5 feet plus 5 feet per 20 of your land speed. So what's your land speed?
25.
Yeah, so you'd be able to, I'll say you automatically critically succeed. I mean, we can have you roll the check, but it'll be a very easy check, i.e. an untrained thing. So if you succeed, you would be 5 feet. If you critically succeed, it would be 10 feet. Actually, I see it here. It's an untrained check. But yeah, it would be 10 feet if you critically succeed, which if you have good athletics, it'd be pretty easy to do.
Could I potentially... How many turns would it take me to get up there is what I'm asking.
It would take 2 actions worth of climbing to climb up the ladder.
I'll do that.
Okay. Make me an athletics check.
Not my best check.
Are those full rounds, or would he be able to move a little bit once
This
he
is
got
one
to the top?
action.
Okay.
Well, this will probably become multiples because I only got a 7.
Total?
Yep.
Oh, God.
I rolled a natty 5.
5.
For what?
For my athletics check.
Oh, athletics.
And I rolled a 10. I got a 2, so plus 5. That's 7.
Oh, did I say athletics? Is it acrobatics? No, it is athletics.
Dang it. I would have
'cause
done
there's no
better with
climb.
acrobatics.
Yeah, that seems a little silly.
It says in athletics climb.
Yeah, I know, but the part of the challenge of this, so when you start climbing it, is it starts to sway back and forth. So it's not as much that I understand climb is athletics because strength. But this also, the problem is it's like it sways back and forth and you're trying to keep your balance.
Would you call that balance is under acrobatics? if
I
you
know,
wanna
but it's
go for
also
that one.
specifically a ladder is the problem. Yeah, so you're not going to make any progress. You basically grab at it. You would have to have sheathed your rapier, but I'd kind of hand wave that with this.
Dang, I know it'd have been that hard. I wouldn't have done it.
Do you want to try again?
That was only one turn.
One action. You have 2 more actions.
One action.
Sheath this rapier to climb a ladder?
It says simple climb task, untrained,
Can I
ladder
just hold it in my teeth?
in the climb skill. Yeah, I'm not going to. I was going to hand wave the weapon sheath.
Oh.
Okay,
Okay.
then I'm going to try again.
Okay, go ahead. Roll me athletics.
Natty 5. That die is punished for tonight. That is a total of 10.
Oh yeah, you make progress.
Woo!
That's a success. You go 5 feet up. You got 15 more feet to go. Make me one more climb check. Last action.
That's a 15.
All right, 5 more feet up. You got 10 more feet to go. All right, cool.
I want to start working on the ones that are hurting Chester real bad right now.
Oh, those guys aren't hurting Chester. Chester's got hurt by
Well,
the
they'll
boss.
keep harassing you unless you get up there. Is the thing.
Not to mention, I'm underneath the catwalk, so unless they hop down, I don't think they can shoot me.
Well, I mean, someone's got to kill him.
Yeah.
And I do better with melee.
All right, cool. So that's your turn. Next in the order is going to be
I'm just going to put
Glaz.
myself here.
What are you going to do, buddy?
You dumb monkey. You can't get me again. Haha. You stop that. I see what you're thinking.
He's going to hop down move action. Or he's going to try to get away from you, Chester. Just a little bit. Yeah, I think he can get just in the range he wants to be. Oh, no.
I will say he could hit Alfonso very easily.
Alonzo.
He would get soft cover from the ladder, though.
And his so high.
You're right. I'll roll again. 1 to 3, Alonzo. 5 to 6, Chester. 4. So
Dang it.
it's you again, Chester.
Hey, that was worth a try.
There's something else I'm trying to avoid happening.
You know what? Screw it. He's just going to move 20 feet. Part of that will be hopping off this pile. He's going to get kind of up in your grill.
Oh.
And he's going to shoot 2 action.
Oh. Real quick.
With a minus.
Does he happen to take damage hopping up from that high up?
No,
Okay.
it's not that high.
It's over 20 feet.
That's the catwalk, not the pile he's standing on.
Oh, the catwalk is over the pile?
Yeah, the catwalk's 20 feet up in the air. He's standing on that. He has that throne on the
Dang it.
pile.
I thought, okay.
Natty 17, though.
You don't.
We're going to
So-
lose Chester.
What's that's going to be plus 10 because of the being up close. So 27.
That hits, but it's not a critical.
All right.
This is gonna hurt.
This is gonna hurt real bad. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. 12 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, Chester ain't gonna be much longer for this world if this keeps happening.
All right, and then next in the order is going to be the second Powderkeg Punk gunner. Is going to move around again to get a better shot on Psycheer and intercept the boss. Okay, and that's going to be a shot on Psycheer. Don't think it's going to do good. God damn it, 99.
Ah!
That's going to be another 16, which I already know misses. All right, and reload, so that one's useless. Psycheer, it is now your turn.
Okay. So, can I just do it like that?
You put that line wherever you want. You got 120 feet of line that you've got stashed up. Kamehameha.
All right.
Nice.
I'm going to strike those two.
Okay.
They have the capacity to do
A basic reflex save, right?
reflex save. Yep. They need to do 19.
All right. Who do you want first, Glaz or the minion?
Oh, they do it both.
Yeah. Who do you want to roll first?
Let's do the boss.
Okay. Glaz is going to be pretty good reflex. Oh, okay. What's the thing I got to beat?
DC 19.
All right, I got 25. It's a pretty good roll. And then the minion got a same roll actually, but only a 17. So a fail.
So a success means that he's going to take 44 force damage, and the failure is full damage, so that's 84.
Well, it's half damage for a basic save. So just roll 8d4, and I'll take full for the one and half for the other.
Oh. Ooh. Ooh.
And 22.
22. All right, so half of that will be 11. Jeez.
Obliterate that one.
Yeah, for real. Okay, so this is the first time boss has taken damage. Oof. What type is it?
It is force damage.
Okay. Sweet. Yeah, all that gets through for him. And then the other one, yeah, as you guessed, Jacob, is just completely obliterated.
It's the bright light, they start disintegrating meme.
Yeah.
I am, by the way, glowing.
Yeah.
I'd like to say that I'm yellow. Maybe the disguise has worn off, the fur's pointing upwards now.
Yeah.
Gwen, you're absolutely glowing.
It's my nighttime skincare routine.
That sure is a thing.
All right, so that's your turn. Jeez. Okay.
I can only do that once.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Next in the order is going to be the two gunners on the railing. They're going to attack either Alonzo or Psycheer.
Come
Let's
on,
roll.
pick
1 to 3,
Alonzo.
Alonzo. 4 to 5, 4 to 6, Psycheer. 3, so Alonzo. Actually, one of them's going to attack Alonzo. One of them's going to attack Psycheer, just because it'd be hard to see Alonzo for the other one. All right, so here we go. Versus Alonzo.
These
Nimble
guys
dodge.
sure are being careful for Powderkeg Punks.
Well, they're not the goblins.
Yeah, they're not the bombers.
Okay.
What's the prereqs for nimble dodge?
If you are being attacked by an enemy you can see.
All right, yeah, you can do it on the ladder, apparently. Wow.
Could I have also spent one of my points to do a reaction?
What is your reaction?
Death's Call. I get temporary hit points from watching a creature die.
Ooh.
Sure, that'll be your reaction for this round.
Okay.
Temporary hit points. How many
Yeah.
do you get?
Equal to the triggering creature's level plus my spellcasting ability modifier.
All right, so these guys are only level. They're only creature 0, so it'll be whatever your spellcasting modifier is.
4.
All right.
Right?
Not bad.
No, 3. 4.
4. All right, so that'll be the number of hit points you get. Alonzo, let me roll this attack against you with this guy on the catwalk.
Yeah, 4.
Natural 20.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
Oh.
So that's going to be a critical
shit.
success.
Is it? I got 22. Oh, it has to be. Never mind.
Well,
I
no, it
gotcha.
would be 27 to hit, and that would only be a success. But because it's a natural 20,
Yeah,
it
I
bumps
gotcha.
it
I
up.
gotcha. I gotcha.
That's going to be a total of 6 points of damage.
Oh, okay.
Plus anything. Oh, wait, hold on. Don't take that damage yet. I rolled the wrong die size. This is a pistol, so it has the fatal trait. I rolled a d4, but when it's critical, I up my die size to a
Yep.
d8. So
I'm just going to heal the 6 and then go back to what you got.
yep, that's going. Oh, max damage, 16 points of damage.
16?
Yeah, I rolled double 8s on a d8.
Dang. Okay, that was bad.
Then the other one's going to shoot Psyche, natural 2. Reload, shoot again. That's going to be 21.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, that's going to be a total of
This is a deadly fight for us.
4 points of damage, Psyche.
Okay.
Alrighty. Whew. Moving quick. That's the end of round 2. Chester Williams, it is now your turn. You are in melee combat with Glaz, the Brick Blaster. What do you want to do?
Run!
Run the heck away.
If I run, he gets more bonuses on hitting me. If I stay close, he
I
gets
will
negatives.
say, Chester, as
I
he
hit him.
jumped down and he's gotten close to you, you can see he's not holding his gun. It's mounted on his armor, and he's got these like knuckles with.
Oh, fantastic!
You should shove him.
He's got like the little like spinning tiny buzzsaws on them.
Oh no. What?
They're part
is
of his
he?
armor.
Gunslinger, fighter. Could he get an attack of opportunity? Chester.
I should have gotten up there with you.
Chester in trouble. All right, Chester's going to ploink, shake, 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 drink another elixir.
Okay.
Mark another one down. Ooh, going through them fast today. And that's going to be 4 hit points.
Okay.
And then Chester's gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
And that's Chester's turn. Chester ran back west.
Okay. Let's
boy.
see. You're 25 feet away.
Can I? Would he try to attack me?
We'll
You
see
know-
here.
Oh, you did hit him.
You did
Yeah.
hit him. Alonzo, you are on your way up the catwalk.
Quick question. With them back to back like that, can I even get up there?
I'll move him back just for sake of ease.
Okay. Because I'm like, I can't get up now.
What do you want to do?
I'm going to keep climbing.
Okay.
Should I, though? Should I try to attack the big dude?
It's up to you.
Let's see. Would it be one action to jump down, or could I do it as part of my move actions?
I will say if you want to... Let's look at falling damage real quick here.
I'm only up 10 feet. I only
Yeah.
made 2 successes. I'd be willing to roll acrobatics to see if I avoid it.
When you fall more than 5 feet, you take bludgeoning damage equal to half the distance you fell when you land. So if you want to free action fall, just take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. I won't use an action.
I've only got 24 hit points.
Hold on. Usually in these games, there's a way to negate some of that.
I was saying I'd be willing to roll acrobatics, try to roll into it.
You can do the grab an edge thing, but that doesn't apply in this scenario. If you take any damage from the fall, you land prone.
I can't afford to land prone. I gotta just climb.
If you want to spend one action to climb down, you can do that.
I will spend an action to climb down.
Okay.
And then my next action, I'm going to take an action to activate my Bracelet of Dashing, which gives me a 10-foot bonus to my speed.
And you're just going to move.
And I'm going to use that 10-foot bonus to make it all the way up to him.
All right. Go ahead and move yourself up to him then.
Now we're in melee.
Sweet.
And I've got more speed right now, in case if I need to activate my get out of there protocol.
Get your GTFO protocols. Mm-hmm. It's Glaz's turn, so he has Alonzo in his grill, and by all accounts should just attack the shit out of Alonzo. Okay.
Nimble dodge if he attacks.
I mean, you
Of course.
could roll to see if he still shoots Chester.
Or tries to get at me, being that I...
But
Right.
Alonzo
Kamehameha him.
insta-killed one of his goons and is in his face.
And
so.
I insta-killed one of his goons.
Yeah.
And hurt him.
You're right, but Alonzo is actively in his face and is the biggest threat.
I know.
Is he the biggest threat?
Yes.
I nimble dodge if he's attacking me.
All right, nimble dodge. He's not gonna be stupid. He's gonna punch you first with his buzzsaw-y hands. That's only a natural 8.
Oh.
So that's gonna be a total of 22.
Jeez.
That's exactly my AC with nimble dodge.
All right.
Wait.
A natural 8 is a 22. What does he add? TF type of math are you doing, Derek?
14?
Yep.
Oh my god.
I can't. No one can dodge him.
Did you adjust this counter
take-
for having one less person?
11 points of slashing damage.
Well, hold. Your nimble dodge gives you 22? Mm-hmm. Oh, sad day.
You also are going to take
11, you said?
11 points of slashing damage, yeah.
We need to
Crap, I'm dead. Like, I will be dead. I can't.
We need to get Alonzo
I can't take another one of those.
better armor. Oh, you're probably bleeding
Come on.
now, too.
Just tell me the pain.
Yeah.
I love my boy, and I'm ready. He'll die. I know
I
it.
saw that nod.
Actually, I apologize. I was wrong about the damage.
Oh, tell
It's
us
gonna
the
be
bigger
more.
number.
You take 2 more points of slashing damage. 2d6, not 1d6.
Okay. I'm really in bad shape. I got
Reroll
Gal there.
it.
And you are now bleeding.
Reroll it.
Can
No.
I fix my bleeding?
You might
Yes.
roll less.
It might roll more.
You might roll more. How do I fix my bleeding?
It's persistent.
So it's like the poison and stuff. Is it a flat check? It's a flat check.
Yeah, they're all flat checks.
Yep, okay. So that's his first action.
He's gonna kill me.
I would like to say we need to run, but if we run, you know all that does? Put us in better range for his big gun. We need to go
gonna die.
inside the other room and hold the door shut.
I wish I had known before I got up in his grill that he has a plus 14. It's not possible for him to not hit me. You rolled an 8.
So he's going to attack again because he has 3 actions and he's only spent 1. He could use his really big gun, but that would be kind of dumb with how close you are. As fun as it would be. So he's going to...
My only hope is what? A
It
nat
could be
1?
used on me.
Well, that was my first attack. I will now be attacking at a lesser bonus.
And I
so-
have lesser AC.
Yeah, a plus 9 still a whole lot.
I have rolled my die and it's been cocked twice. I need to make room in here.
He could attack me now that he's squarely clocked Alonzo.
He'll get to you.
He's ready to take me down. Derek has bloodlust.
He will.
There's a 23.
Yeah, you hit.
Okay. You're going to take... Jesus, that's even more. That's going to be... Yikes. I did adjust it, by the way, just so you know.
Just tell me how badly I'm dead, okay?
I'm trying to do the math, but the uh-oh buttons are going off in my head.
Relax.
That's going to be 14 points of
I'm
slashing
dead.
damage. So
I'm
you're
down.
You are down, unconscious and dying. Not dead.
I might as well be.
Not necessarily.
If I pop up, I'm not going to have more the hit points, and I'll just start dying 1 and then dying 2.
Yeah, that's
then
the
dying
problem.
3.
Is the bleeding's going to be the big thing for you. But that's his.
I can't even stop the bleeding.
That's 2 actions for him. He's going to move back this way for his 3rd action.
I had a feeling I couldn't do a thing to him with distance. What happened to the map?
What do you mean?
Oh, you're unconscious, so you have no idea where stuff is. That's right.
Oh, does it do that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Uh-oh. All right, so he moves back. I think this should put him in the Johnski with Chester. Yes. Cool.
Yeah.
I should be the one going cool.
Psycheer, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
I'm going to move. I am going to cast Lifelink on Alonzo.
I not die? I still
And
could die.
you'll get a D4 hit points back. 3.
Okay.
And
Does that mean I'm
I-
at 3?
will take up to 3 points of damage every time you take damage.
Does that apply with bleed too? I guess it does. It's
Yeah.
persistent. Does getting magical healing stop bleeding, Jacob? Because I can't see it.
It says bleed damage ends automatically if you're healed to your full hit points, which I, for one, think is dumb. But
All right.
Yeah.
that is the rule.
And
Well, you're back alive. You're not dying anymore, but you are wounded 1, Alonzo. Mm-hmm. And you're at 3 hit points.
that's 1. That's 2. I could do another.
Yeah, 1 more action left.
Can I move again? Or I actually want to take the Drakenheart potion. Is that 1 action?
You'd have to probably pull it out
You have to interact to pull it out.
and then
Oh,
drink
I
it.
can't do that while I'm moving? Or is that just 1E?
That's a 1E-ism, but it might be in 2E.
I don't know. That's a good question.
That was a good question. So it'll be 1 action to bring it out.
All right, then. I will bring it up.
Okay, so you've moved, lifelink, draw. That's your turn. Powderkeg Punks on the catwalk are going to shoot down at you. See how this goes. I think I hit one. Yeah, just a regular hit, natty 15. So that should be like 21 or something.
Yep.
You're going to take 3 points of piercing damage. Second attack, natural 3.
All right.
And then the next one's going to go. So it was, I had to reload and shoot. So this was the second one. On the first attack, got a natural 3. And he had to reload at the beginning of his turn from last round as well. So reload, shoot, reload. They can shoot twice next round. I've been trying to keep up with that in my head.
Yeah.
All right, cool. That's their turn. All right, we're in round 4. Baby Chester.
Alonzo, do you have healing on you at all?
Nope.
And
What a dumb way to go into a fight.
the boss, well, I mean, if you don't have the stuff, you don't have it. Like, that's all there is. It's not dumb. It's just this guy's tough. All right. Oh, Chester's going to.
Just leave.
I don't think we can just leave, but I think I can help debuff if I get lucky. Chester's going to devise a stratagem on Big Boss Guy.
Okay.
Okay.
Not a good one, huh?
No, that was very good. I have to make the gut call. I got a 19 on the die.
Do you want to spend an action to recall knowledge on him? Try to find out a weakness or anything?
Oh,
It would cost an action, but you can do it.
But then I
Would you get the 19 for it?
Well, here's the thing. Is my devise a stratagem on Glaz free?
Yeah, I thought you followed these guys already.
Okay, cool. I was want to make sure you weren't just making it apply to only the minions.
No.
I will try to recall knowledge. That's a 19 on the die for Glaz, so we'll remember that. What do I need to recall knowledge with on him? Society?
I would actually let you do, you have the criminal one out, was it Underworld lore?
Uh-huh.
Because he's a mob boss.
Oh, and checks with Laura are usually a little bit easier.
Yeah.
It's another 19 for a total of 28.
That makes it on the die. So you know that he has, now that you've rolled it, you've heard stories of Glaz because of his clockwork armor. However, there is a weakness because of that. It is weak to electricity 5. But because it's clockwork armor, he has physical resistance to, or he has resistance to physical attacks.
Okay.
But he has a weakness to electricity 5.
Please make sure you let us know this, because all I can do is physical attacks.
Chester shouts it.
Yeah.
But here's the problem. He's weak to electricity, but my electric bombs don't do persistent ongoing damage.
But you'd get 5 extra points no matter what every time you hit him.
No matter what, but I have other options too. I could give him fear too. Assuming I critical, which that's no guarantee. I could give him fear, which would debuff his attacks, or frightened. I give him frightened. What does frightened do, Derek? That's just a debuff, right?
I have frightened.
Frighten is basically a -1 to everything, or -1 per rank.
But it doesn't make him run away for a bit.
No.
I don't know if a -1's going to do us any good.
Frighten is what you guys did to Dewey Daystar.
Yes.
But it's 1 to all checks and DCs, so his AC would go down.
Well, that's true.
That would be for the DCs.
That might actually be helpful then, if it does DCs too.
Or
And his saves.
this is assuming a critical.
Never assume a critical.
I know, but
With a 19, you have a chance.
the bottled lightning would make him flat-footed. And
If you can get Alonzo is awake.
yes.
yeah. If you get him flat-footed, I have a guaranteed sneak attack if I hit.
Remember, Alonzo's going to go before him next turn, too.
You should make him flat-footed.
I should?
It'll give me a chance to do damage before I die.
My other option is to give him a ongoing 4d6 persistent acid damage if I crit, which is a big
That's a big if.
That's a big... But, it'd be good, but what if you don't crit?
All right, if we're going to do this...
Well, remember, Alonzo's going to go next and before him. Alonzo is now up with lifelink.
Yeah.
And theoretically could stand, move, and attack next turn.
It's a big risk.
Well, you do what you think is right, because that persistent damage would be good too.
He's going to have a lot of HP, but if we can hit him really good, because he hurts.
It's just, I've got one chance left to do you guys any good.
He hurts so much in melee
And stand
and in
back
distance.
and heal.
Hey, do it. Give him some damage. We could stand back and heal.
None of you have rolled against his AC, right?
No, we have no idea what his AC is. That's one of the issues.
I didn't get to.
All we know is that he has high reflex. So probably not a lot of AC given the armor bonus, but probably decent because of dexterity.
It's my guess.
He's got chunky armor on. And he's resistant to physical damage. All right.
That persistent damage may be the best shot then.
I'm going to try and go big or go home. We'll take a big risk. Chester's going to go... Where's Chester at? Right there? 1, 2, 3.
We take our last stand together.
And he is going to throw a bomb, a moderate acid flask.
You're not doing the electricity one?
No.
Okay.
Because, fun fact, persistent damage gets doubled on criticals as well.
Okay.
So he's going to throw a moderate acid bomb and hope that Alonzo can last long enough to get up.
But the damage will be helpful. That'll give him something to worry about while we all try to heal up.
Yeah.
But he's still going to be up and moving.
He's going to be up and moving no matter what I do. I can't stop him. That's just it.
What about a Tanglefoot?
Even that will only slow him down, but it won't hurt him at all.
It won't affect his ability to hit.
But you're going to do more damage if you do the electricity.
Off the bat, but...
It'll make him flat-footed, right?
It'll make him flat-footed.
Okay.
And won't it also give him negatives to, like,
with my
saves?
Knowledge check. No, that's a different one. That one actually wouldn't do a lot of damage either. Would electricity happen to short his armor, from what I can tell?
I'll say with your knowledge check, if you do a certain amount of damage to his armor, it would not be as good.
Would that damage...
And his weakness comes from the armor.
So electricity damage would hurt his armor too?
Potentially.
I will throw the bottle of lightning. That decided it right there.
Hurting his armor could actually make a difference.
I have a bottled lightning moderate that I'm going to throw for a total of, that is plus 10, 29.
29?
I don't...
It's not a critical.
I didn't think it. Now, when I realized it, I thought about it out. It's not a critical, but it at least hits.
29 absolutely hits. Do I do any save, or is there just damage?
You can't critical him unless you roll a 20.
Unless I roll a 20. No, I just roll 3d6.
Okay.
That is not great. That is great. That's also great. 6, 5, and 3.
14. No. Yeah, 14.
11, 14. Plus 2 is 16.
Okay.
Electric damage.
Plus 5 for his weakness.
21.
21 electric damage.
That hurts
And
significantly.
He is flat-footed. So that was move, draw, throw, and decisions have been made.
The next question is, do I attack?
Yeah, so he is... Oh, cool, and activate automatically. So you throw this electric bomb, basically, at him, and it starts... It freezes him in place. He's flat-footed.
I don't know why I thought a 29 would critical. His AC is over 20. He's a boss.
No, but your 19 was a great chance to do get hit.
He's and then, like it, you can see the servos go on the like clockwork things going like bending his arms. He's not in a good spot. And then that's your turn. Alonzo, it is now your turn. You are prone, but you are up, as in not dying. What do you want to do?
I really want to hit him, but I know that's dumb. Should I just go ahead and hit him?
You see an opening. You can get in a sneak attack.
I'm going to try. I'll go down.
Oh, boy.
Live fast, die fast.
Live fast, die fast, baby! In the immortal words of Gomac. I get up,
Listen,
that's one action.
If you don't go down
I
when
stride.
he attacks you next turn, Psyche might be able to heal you from a distance.
Yeah.
I get up, that's one. I stride, that's two. I'm assuming that I went down and just held on to my rapier.
We usually do.
Yeah.
And
Go play no funny business.
Lie. Just lie. Just lie.
I'm not going to hit him.
Just lie.
What'd you
I'm
get?
not going to hit him. Wait, I have a hero point. Can I re-roll?
Isn't he flat-footed?
Yeah, you can re-roll.
He's flat-footed, but I don't think it's going to be enough, Jacob.
I know.
It's only going to make a total of a 19. It's not going to be enough.
Oh, I don't think it would be enough either.
Then I'm using my hero point.
I'll say this much. to kind of set the thing, because whenever he's going off, you did do enough damage to where his armor is, like I said, going like this. Take that into your calculations.
What do you think, Jacob?
Leave it.
Leave it?
Leave it. Okay. Let's get real funky in metagaming. How many pieces of information do I learn from my knowledge check?
I told you that he's weak to electricity, that he has physical resistance.
And that his armor takes damage and it will mess up.
Because they're all kind of the same piece of information.
Do I have another piece of information?
No.
I did not roll that high?
No.
Okay.
That's a
What do
pretty
you think?
chunky bit
Should
of
I-
information.
I know, I realize. I was
Because I
gonna
could use my hero points to get back up if I were dying, but I could also use it to try to get this hit in.
I'd leave it.
You'd leave it?
Honestly, it's more important to be
I'm
able to
gonna
get
leave
up
it.
from dying.
I'm gonna leave it. And does a 19 hit?
So his armor class.
And he's flat-footed. That helps a little bit.
His armor class at the start of the combat was 24.
Jeez.
When you broke his armor with the electricity bomb, you brought him below the threshold that broke it. It went down to 20.
Oh.
I'm gonna hit him!
But he is also now flat-footed. So his AC is 18.
I hit him!
You hit him.
Oh, I hit him!
Critical.
No, I don't. I wish, Jacob. I wish.
Don't lie.
So you hit, and your sneak attack damage will apply.
But I don't get my deadly.
No, that's only on critical.
1d6 plus 4 plus another d6 for a sneak attack. I need to roll good for it to beat his resistance.
Listen, I believe in you. Okay.
You shouldn't.
But no, that wasn't horrible.
What'd you get?
10.
That's good.
10 total?
No, that's terrible. I rolled a 1.
Yeah, and a 4. 4 is above average.
10.
Once Nyx Bricks is reduced to fewer than half hit points, or immediately upon being damaged by a critical hit, doesn't matter now.
Oh, yeah.
You know this. His custom armor breaks, causing the following effects.
Wait, half?
Wait, what?
Go ahead.
His armor class is reduced to 20. I already told you that. He loses his physical resistance. So all your damage goes through.
Ha-ha!
You
Beautiful.
do 10 points of damage. Oh! He is bleeding and on the floor.
But I'm bleeding. What do I do about that?
On your turn,
Now
you
you-
take a d6 of bleed and then make me a flak check. So I'm actually just going to roll this in Foundry because it's fun and scary.
If you do
And,
any more than 3, I go down regardless
You
of
still roll your
Psyche.
flat check.
The damage that Psycheer takes, is there a limit? Is it physical or anything
It can
like that?
only be 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
For my flat check, I got a natty 14.
So close.
So close. You will take 2 points of damage, which will
I
get
will take 2
absorbed by
points of
Psycheer.
damage.
Yep.
You will stay on your feet, and that will end your turn. It is now his turn.
What was it? Natty 15? I had to roll a 15 for the flat check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On his turn, his arms are flailing back and forth. His gun is like shooting into the ceiling. And he says, "Stop! Stop! Stop! Who the hell are you people?" And that's where we're going to pick up next episode.
Love it. Love it. We lived!
He lived!
We lived!
Barely.
alive! The flesh is weak. The flesh is weak.
Weak flesh, weak flesh,
Weak flesh,
weak flesh, weak flesh, weak flesh.
Thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Third Gallon Podcast. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing, rating, and reviewing us. If you want to see more from us, check out our website, thirdgallon.com, or follow us on Twitter. We are at Third Gallon, that's THIRD Gallon. You can also tweet at us using the hashtag Third Gallon, and we are on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook with the same handle, at Third Gallon. We also publish a video version of the podcast on YouTube, which you can find on our channel, The Third Gallon. Our theme for this season is Delta Rust, composed by Andy Ellison. Our ambience for this episode was composed by Michael Ghelfi, and you can find more of his work on his YouTube channel, Michael Ghelfi Studios. And you can support his awesome work at patreon.com/Michael Ghelfi. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you next time.